This is my second time recording this because the first time I was wearing my glasses and I didn't realize that they left such a huge reflection. And I was watching it and I was like, huh, you can't see my face this entire video. So, this is round two. Hi, I am Sarah. It's been a day. So, Power to the Plurals has a document online that you can find for questions for different alters in your system to answer so you can get to know each other, and I figured that would be a great starting point for this video. So I'm just gonna go through it for you. My name is Sarah, Sara with no H. Pronouns she, her, I'm cis. Uh, I am pansexual, but I definitely lean more towards the feminine people. Uh, Hobbies, I love to craft. So I'll get into all the ways I love to craft later, but I do love to craft. Favorite color is a deep purple, I would say. I really like dark purple, but I also like light purple too, of course. Favorite food? Right now I've been eating Pop-Tarts every day, multiple times a day. They're just so good. So I'm on a Pop-Tart kick, but the food always varies. Favorite memory? I can't say that I have one. Um, I don't really have a lot of my memories still, so I'm not sure. Do you know other people in the system? Yes, I know Kat and Sage pretty well. I have a sister too, and I know her really well, but she hasn't fronted yet, so I don't think she wants her name put out there or anything, so I'm not gonna say her name, but she is new to being around and everything, so I'm really close to them. Um, what helps you when you feel sad, angry, shame, or overwhelmed? And I don't feel any of those emotions because you form alters to get through your traumas and everything. When I was formed, it was to protect us from overwhelming feelings. So, feeling like that, I don't even have the ability to feel. So, I don't feel any of these emotions. What comforts you? I don't really need comfort because I'm always comfortable. So, just myself, I guess. Is there anyone that you trust inside? Yes, my sister and Kat are probably the two that I'm the very closest to. But I trust Sage. I trust everybody. I trust everybody. But those are the two I may confide a big secret to, or just girl talk kind of stuff with. I probably wouldn't do that with Sage, but I would definitely do that with Kat and my sister. Uh, can you communicate internally? Yes. Not with everyone though. I haven't met everybody in the system yet. I know of everybody, I think. I think. But I haven't met all of them. And they haven't met me, so yes, but not everyone yet. I'm skipping some of these that just don't pertain to me. Where you live in the inner world? Nowhere yet. When someone new fronts, they go into the conference room and they meet everybody, but when we don't take the time to sit down and build a room for somebody, they just don't have a room until then. But that usually requires an hour and a half of being catatonic, the body. So we really have to figure out when we want to do it, and it has to be a good time for everyone in the system. No one can be falling apart because we all help out. And for me, we're out of room on the main floor, so we're gonna have to build a floor underneath us, if that makes sense, to put my room in because we filled up the top floor. It doesn't make logical sense, I know that, but that's just how our system works. Are you human? Yes. Oh, I don't remember if I said my age, but I'm like 18-ish, somewhere there. Um, do you have a task or a role in the system? Yes, I help the body handle high anxiety times, especially when it's like through our body. We're very sick, like our stomach, it just vomiting all the time. And I really don't mind it. Kat doesn't mind it either. Like, she can handle it, but she needs a break. So, here I am to help out. What things do you need help with? I don't really need help with anything that I can think of. I'm like here to help, so that. What do you enjoy doing while fronting? I have been enjoying sewing and crocheting, and back when I fronted before, we did plan, but not to the extent that we do now. So it's been really fun today, like adding stickers and stuff to the planner, because I kind of know where everything goes. So, one thing about our system, I can't speak for every system, but for our system, I would like to relate like fronting as like a job. So, if you think about a job, you're gonna train for a bit. Like, you get a new job, you've got a training period. Usually you're shadowing someone that is really good at their job and knows what they're doing. So imagine it like having a shadowing time is being new to the front the way that I was. So, like, Kat was fronted most of the time. Sometimes Casey, and then like one or two times Sage, but mostly Kat. She's fronted, so I see everything she sees. Like, I see what she's doing with the planner, I see what she's doing with the laundry and how she does everything for like 2 weeks, I think. So because of that, I know what's going on. Like, I know how to do the basic things. I may not have access to all the memories, but I know how to do basic things. And it like is so much like getting a new job when I think about it, because it's like, you when you start a new job and you start doing it on your own after that shadow period, you still may have questions. You're not 100% sure of yourself yet, and that's definitely how it feels when you start fronting. It's like, oh, okay, like, but I need someone close by in case I have questions. So that is how it was this time, which makes me fronting or anyone fronting a lot easier. But when someone fronts that hasn't had that training or like hasn't been co-conscious that whole time, it's really jarring. Really jarring. They don't know what's going on, and that's where we have a lot of like our pseudo seizures and passing out, all of that stuff, because it's like so jarring, because there was like no understanding beforehand. I am getting so congested because I'm talking about everyone, and everyone is like filing into the front room, like chiming in. I could hear them all. And these are questions that I created because I thought they may give a better insight into our specific system. They apply to all systems, I'm sure. Like, you can answer the questions, but I feel like these show a lot of times the questions that we talk about, like when you see, Meet the Altar videos, and even on this questionnaire, it's a lot about like internal stuff, and I love that. But I think what we do with the body externally and how we show ourselves is important too. Like, we don't put wigs on and, change our whole everything. Like, we just aren't like that. But there are ways that we can express ourselves in the body that we're actually in, that we're this body. So I'll go into those, like how we do things externally. So how do I fold sheets? We ball them up, for the most part. I like ball them up, but in a folded fashion. So that's, other people in the system would not answer the same way. So I thought that would be a fun one to put in. Bath or shower, definitely shower. Love a good shower. Baths sound great, but I just lay there and dissociate, and then it's kind of dangerous. So showers for sure. Curly or straight hair? Straight hair. I would love straight across bangs with my new age scene haircut and hair color. We'll see if I do it. It just has to be like still look good curly, because Trixie is very particular about her hair and it being curly. So we'll see if we can find like a happy place in between. Sweats are nice clothes, definitely sweats all day long. Favorite season, I would say like late fall. I don't like being super cold, but I like doing the things that make you warm when it's cold, like electric blankets, fuzzy socks, soft sweaters, that kind of thing. Like or dislike social media? I like it. I think it seems nice. I'm enjoying it. Second page of questions. My favorite creative activity, I can't say that I have a favorite. I'm just really enjoying getting into a bunch of different things. I did make this last night and I totally am so excited about it. I did it so much like back when I used to front, so this is like newer for me than it is for people that have been fronting and sewing for years. But I made this little pincushion and it's got rice at the bottom because our kid got into rice and I didn't want to waste the rice, so I've been using it to stuff it in things, but so it's nice and weighted and it's using fabric scraps and my new pins that I got, which I love. So this is like a good aesthetic vibe. This is, I don't know if you can see the shirt, but I love this shirt for sure. Favorite TV, I don't really watch TV. I do like some scary movies, but only like possession ones. Tried other things and I literally just like the possession ones, but I like listening to music or like watching body doubling and stuff like that more so than TV. Favorite smell is a very specific is my favorite. So if you get in bulk, like you could get bulk spices, I get bulk lavender and sage, and if you put them on a disc, like a charcoal disc, and burn up, it smells so good together. It's just, I love it, and I love the smell of a charcoal disc, so it's amazing. And I love the way it like fogs out the whole house. It's great. Favorite way to wear nails, I like them short because I can do things. The long ones look nice, but we had them on and I kept popping them off by accident because they're just so rough with my hands, I guess. Enjoy cleaning, I do. I don't do it the same way some other people in the system do. I definitely do it like vacuum, wipe down a table, put things where they go, like that kind of thing. I do not go wild with it. Mental illness that I have, different people in the system show our mental illnesses differently, and being medicated they show even differently than they would not medicated. But I don't really have any mental illnesses. It's just the anxiety that the body has is like my biggest struggle, because I'm fronting because the body is so anxious that we just can't keep anything down. So here I am to calm the mind and to handle the physical stuff because it just doesn't bother me that much. It's just annoying. My favorite drink, I do like coffee for sure. I like teas, alright. Uh, yeah, definitely probably coffee would be my top one. Do I like makeup or not? I like it. I probably, if I was doing it myself, I would just do like mascara and eyeliner if I wore any. I wouldn't mind if I fronted and we were wearing makeup and we were wearing uncomfortable clothes. Like, I'm pretty chill. Like, I don't mind any of that. I just wouldn't pick it. But I will say back in the day, I'm trying to give a good example of when I was fronted. We were buying things from a thrift store, tie-dyeing them, and like painting on them and selling them. So we were doing some sewing back then. And that was like 10 years ago. So it just wasn't at the level that it is now. Not to say it's perfect now, but we have more practice. But like that time period is like that area for sure. So, yeah. Also, worth noting, I was not the one going barefooted everywhere. That was definitely someone else. I don't know who, but it wasn't me, but I could hear like Kat laughing in the background like don't tell them that because if they knew you they would think you were being barefooted and like not wearing clothes. That's not me. That was someone else, but I definitely love the tie-dye and my spray painted ass car. I love that. All right. If y'all have any more questions, feel free to ask. I do have an Instagram and a TikTok as well. They're both the same name, Crafted. So if you want to see more stuff, you can check those out. I love you all so, so much, and I'm so glad you watched this video, especially to the end. I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.